Now my next guest, I met him last year in 2025. He reached out to me, and thank God he did, because it's been a great connection with you. And it's an honour to have him down at G-Shock London. Music production wise, I said to him the other day, he has a track out with Jim Mastershine called The Universe, correct? Mm-hmm. And I absolutely love it. I feel like it's very spiritual. So I'm very excited to hear what music selections he plays today. And it'll be the first time seeing him play live, so it's a first for me for everything. So big up yourself. Tell the viewers about yourself and your journey so far.
Thank you for having me on the show, Loki. Appreciate it. It's great to be in London, and thank you for all the listeners that tune in. I'm from Bermuda. Have a multi background. Grew up traveling and living in the US quite young, boarding school, and then went to the UK in Bristol. Yeah. And that's sort of where I had a wide range of musical background growing up, but Bristol was something different, Yeah. And that's when I got more into drum and bass and UK funky, and just really dive deep into house music, and that was when sort of Afro music was hitting the UK a lot, like with Donaire and these like Party Hard records and things like that was coming out. And that really resonated with me, especially with my crew that I had. It was from the Caribbean, from all other countries around Africa. And that's what got me heavy into the sound.
I love that. And I think it's giving you, I think I can hear the fact that you're influenced by different countries in your music, because your Afro house that I've heard you make, it's a mixture. You can tell there's different cultures, inspirations there as well. So brilliant. All right. You ready for these questions, Korie? This is not like a normal conversation. All right. Who's inspired your music journey?
This is an interesting question, because it's definitely multiple people. Yeah. So in terms of growing up, I think coming from the Caribbean, obviously you grew up with Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, and then that's on the reggae side, and soca. But in terms of getting into the house sound, and understanding sort of what you enjoy the most, and what connects with you, I mean, we can say he's the GOAT of Afro House, or even before it was Afro House, I don't know. Okay. But Black Coffee was one of the biggest inspirations for me, getting into deep Afro House music. Obviously,
sorry to cut you. He definitely set the trend. I think he opened a lot of us up, introduced a lot of us to Afro House. I remember seeing him play for the first time in Brixton. I think it was Electric Brixton at the time. And it blew my mind. People was like, no, more. So yeah, big up Black Coffee.
Yeah. Okay. But with him, I think you look at Black Motion. Yeah. From the instrumentation of the records, and just the root and the vibe, and seeing the DJ dance was something I've never seen before, and dance well. Like
Black Motion.
When Morda was up there. And him and Tabo it was a different feeling,
They're a different breed, I saw them at Jazz Cafe, I think it's over 10 years now.
Okay.
It wasn't enough. Between the drums and then they're just in a different class of their own.
Correct. And it was a little, because I heard them from very early. Yeah. When I saw them break apart, it was heartbreaking, right?
It's the same right now with Deep Narrative. I was like, no.
It was heartbreaking. But then, when I looked at it more, I was like, whatever the reasons were for them to break up, maybe it was important for that. Yeah. Because then you see where Morta's going. He's developed the sound a bit more the way he wants to do it. Tabo is still doing Black Motion with the other DJ. Big up to them. And maybe we'll see them come back together at some point. Who knows?
We're praying, and include that Deep Narratives in that as well.
Correct. And then you go from SA, and then other influences I had was on the other side of the coast, from Bodhisattva,
Listen,
you know, Uncle
he's
Buddy.
just and a class of his own. You know what I like about him? It's his swagginess, the aura. See aura. Cigar, like the clothing, yeah.
You know why? Because he's always stayed true
to himself,
to his sound, right? That ancestral soul, you know, whatever that means to him, he's put into the music, and you feel it, and you feel it when he plays it, because it's an extension of him. It's like his hair, right? He ain't got no hair, but the music is the extension of him.
Yeah, there's a few producers, artists that you can tell when they make their music, it's deeper. Yeah. So when you're playing it, I don't know about you, but when I'm playing it as a DJ, as soon as you press play, you're like, it just takes your soul differently. And I definitely felt with Bodhisattva, definitely with Black Motion, and there's quite a few others, but we won't go into a whole list. But definitely, they are ones that you can feel their music a bit more deeper. Yeah. All right. This is a very personal question I like to ask all my guests. But no, it's important because, you know, we become DJs or artists or producers for a reason. So my next question is to you is, what does music mean to your life?
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I told you, these are not these normal conversations.
Music, see, it's cliche to say music is everything, but it truly is everything, right? Yeah. Music is love, music is sadness, music is anger, music is joy, sorrow, all these feelings that we have as humans. That's why when you play music, it connects people, right? Definitely. It's a spiritual thing. Yeah. Right? It's a house thing. And so whether it's house or whether it's neo soul, whether it's reggae, calypso, you know, these, and then when you have real live instruments in these things, you know, it's a connection to your ancestry, your roots. And it's something that sometimes you can't even control, right? You just start singing a record. You don't even know the record. Or you start humming a tune, and, you know, it doesn't matter where you're from. You could be native, you know, indigenous from anywhere, or you can be living in a city in the biggest metropolis. Yeah. And music connects everybody.
I definitely agree with that. It is everything, isn't it? It's our lives. All right. What's your creative process when you're making music? How do you get into the zone? What inspires you to make your music?
What inspires me to make music? I think as a DJ, you, especially in today's world, when almost being a DJ, you have to kind of make your own music. Yeah. That's the feeling anyway. Yeah. Especially within house. But I think everything around me, I mean, I live in a beautiful country, you know, and that's something that I didn't appreciate growing up as much, because you're surrounded by beaches and, you know, beautiful weather, beautiful people, and, you know, very little crime, and you take for granted these things. Yeah. But when you can just walk 5 minutes and you're at a beach or a coastline, and how can that not inspire you, right? And that's just from a very highly emotional perspective. Yeah. You know, and then movies, video games, I think is a...
Video games, you say?
Yes. I was a big gamer.
Okay, so tell me a few, because you know I'm a gamer too. Go on.
So that's kind of what probably got me into electronic music was video games. Okay. Because I played racing games and fighting games and shooters. And when you think of the soundscapes and, you know, Gran Turismo in the lobby, it was always electronic music. Right?
Yeah, Street Fighter for me.
Street Fighter. And
definitely GTA. Listen, GTA, you can listen to the soundtrack on its own. You don't even need to play the game. Sometimes you just play it just to hear the music. Yeah.
That's it. So it's, you know, I think it's all connected. And you look at movies, right? Movies without sound is not the same thing. No, the soundtracks play a big role in how you feel a movie.
Especially it makes the scene pop.
Exactly.
It sets the tone.
Correct.
I like that. Okay. Yeah. Big up, Mr. B. What makes a track stand out in your opinion then? Because you like all types of music, so.
I do. I think initially whether you hear a vocal or instrumental first, when you look at, you know, these sort of big house records and you hear that synth or that piano, it's distinctive, right? And it's catchy and you remember it. And then there could be a lyric that just sticks in your mind, you know, that really connects with you. So I think I do like unusual records sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not so cookie cutter structured, and it makes it feel like, oh, this person
put some time into it.
Yeah, and is trying something different, and is not trying to just chase the sound for the moment. You know,
they're okay with being unique and standing out and being definitely. Yeah. There's a few Afro house producers that their music is different. Like it catches you off guard, especially in the breakdowns. You're like, what?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, shout out to Jim Mastershine.
Mastershine, yeah.
He's a super talented producer.
He's a beast.
I don't understand why he's not at a different level in terms of globally.
I think, from my understanding, Mastershine makes a lot of music for a lot of other producers a lot of the time.
That's true.
But his music is very distinctive. I've got so much of his music in my crates. It's ridiculous, and it's very dark. It's very punchy.
Yes.
It's like you know this is Mastershine. Big up Mastershine wherever you are. Yeah, big up Mastershine. And Icy as well.
Correct.
All right. On that note, what's the strangest thing you ever sampled in your music?
The strangest thing? I don't know if this is strange.
Okay. No stranger.
But it's very local to me. So it's our, I guess, native indigenous bird.
Yeah.
That almost went extinct. It's a Kora Kahau, but it's a Lazarus bird.
Okay.
They were the only sort of, I guess, predatory creatures in Bermuda. But yeah, they almost went extinct, and there've been conservation efforts to grow the communities again, and it's been growing.
Okay.
It's not a typically beautiful bird, because you also have long tails, which are, beautiful white birds with long, beautiful tails, and they live in the coastline, but they're not indigenous to Bermuda. The Kahau is...
Even the name is beautiful.
Yeah.
I bet you got a song called that.
Well, I have it. I don't, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Credit me for that.
But I do have it in a record that I actually did with Mastershine. We worked on that together, and then I added those parts in it to kind of make it more unique.
Yeah.
And I recorded, these birds that were living in my a wall next to my house in the cliff. And that's where they sort of lay nests.
Yeah.
And they have this like eerie screech that used to divert sailors to Bermuda. That's why it was called Devil's Isle, right?
Okay.
And it was a mixture of pig squeals and Kahau screeches that they thought it was spirits or devils. And for me, I just felt like they were protecting the native rock,
It was misunderstood. I like that. I'm going to ask you one last producer question, and we're going to get into the fun, gritty ones, because I really want to grow you today, Korie. I really want to grow you today. All right. What's your opinions on AI in music production and also music? Yes, I know. These are not easy questions, but yeah. What's your opinion?
That's a loaded question.
So give me your answer. Give me a piece
I
of your answer.
think as a person of technology, because I've always loved technology.
Yeah.
And I think it's always moving, is always growing. So to say that it's a bad thing would be to undermine growth.
Yeah.
And in the tech space. Because if technology is growing in finance, is growing in how the algorithms and all these things, why can't it move in music? Right? Why can't it move in music? So I think it's good to a degree, and I think it's bad to a degree. For me, it's if you can use it as a structure, maybe, to help you structure a record, to help you lay vocal ideas. But I think that's great from that perspective. But if you're using it to release full-blown records, I'm still on the fence of how I feel about that, because even though you're giving it prompts, right?
Yeah.
And you're telling it what to do.
Yeah.
But it's that human exchange of working with the vocalists, working with other instruments, musicians to really make a record.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bit missed with strictly AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the answer though. All right, let's get into the fun round. If you could describe your DJ and producer style in 3 words, what would it be and why?
3 words?
Yeah.
Shoot. Man, that's 3 words. Okay.
I'm putting you in the spot today, innit?
Yes, because obviously, I'm not gonna go into waffle, but I think your style changes as you grow as a producer, as you learn more techniques, as you tap into more samples and you listen to more music and you're trying to see, what you can add to your music to make it more unique.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say spiritual. I can still have a fun record.
Yeah.
But something in it, whether it's a string or piano chords or a vocal, that will lead to more on the spiritual side. Okay. Because for me, music is spiritual. And
definitely,
it's
100%.
It's a connection. And then I would say, because of my background, I was a part of what we call gumbays in Bermuda. It's not local, but it came from the Caribbean and then it came from West Africa.
Yeah.
But we have our own style, our own drum pattern, our own different way we dress.
Your own unique style.
And I grew up as a dancer in this group. My middle brother was a dancer and my eldest brother was a drummer. So I pull definitely drums. I think percussion is a big part of my music. And I think I start with that to understand, okay, the drums is what moves people.
Yeah, 100%.
At the end of the day. You can always add chords and flutes and whatever else you want to add.
Do the flutes in Afro house stuff.
Yeah, but drums. If you don't have drums,
it's a problem.
What are we doing?
Listen, I don't even want to answer that question. I don't even answer that question. Let's not even go there.
So it would be spiritual, percussion forward. And I guess thoughtful. I think I'll put that in there because I don't just make music to make music. Be like
with
a friend.
Intention.
Yeah, like a friend of mine. We released a song yesterday.
I know, I love
Heartbreaker.
It was playing in the background right now.
And that was we're trying to figure out what does Caribbean Afro house sound like, right? And I'm sure it would sound different throughout the Caribbean islands because we all use different instruments. But as a collective, instead of looking at us, it's just Trinidad, it's just Barbados, it's just Antigua, it's just, these things, that as a collective, we're stronger, right? And we all come from very similar heritage and genomes. Yeah. So why are we separating ourselves? Why is reggae separate from soca? It's Caribbean music, right? Yeah. I mean, you look at the UK, the UK said, I'm not going to worry with the US. You focus inward, and then the UK scene just exploded, right? Yeah, we definitely have our own sound. And it's a mixture of African, Caribbean people and people that are from out here, right? Ancestry. So definitely, it's a melting pot of cultures, and you hear that. Yeah, you definitely hear that. Yeah, so I've used, a guy from Haiti in my record. Shout out to Suave, based in Miami, but Haitian origin. And then, you use African vocals, you use other Caribbean vocals. Well, no, there's a new female producer and she's trying to push, and she is pushing it really well, Somalian Afro tech. Yeah, and I love it. Must sound mad. Listen, I'm going to send it to you. And I love the fact it's a female producer. It's a bit biased, sorry. But I was like, she's going to pay up my event in Box Park. But I love that because it shows Afro House is evolving. Yes, and it's a broad spectrum. We're taking our cultures and our heritage and we're putting it in and making our own. Yeah. So you're definitely right on that. All right, I'm going to stop grilling you now. But there's a couple of more questions I want to ask you because, I just want your answers. If you could play anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Oh. Yes. These are nice questions now. Anywhere in the world. Because you travel a lot. Yeah. So like, I don't know what countries are left now. Because whenever I speak to you, it's like, I'm here. Yeah. Funny thing is, I'll give you a quick story. A mate of mine lives in British Columbia. Yeah. On the west coast of Canada. Yeah. And he has a party called Sunday Service. Shout out to Aaron and the team. And I just was there 2 weeks ago. And I was pleasantly surprised at how they received the music. And again, no one should be profiling anybody, but typically they're more into like tech house and these things, and generally the DJs up there are playing more tech house, house-based records. But I said, I'm traveling, so why not give them a little something different? And I gave them a full Afro house, Afro Latino house set. Is that the set that you spoke to me about, and then you didn't record it? That one? No, this one's recorded.
Okay, so that's me then.
Aaron's great at that, so I'm just gonna give a shout out. To be fair, my mate Damon, who I did this record with, Heartbreaker, he's always telling me, Damon the Graph, always telling me to record myself. It's very difficult being an introvert, right? But in this industry, you have to put yourself out there because I've traveled all over the world, and what one man told me, shout out to Ajamu.
Okay.
He said, "Did anyone see you?"
Listen, I think even I'm really bad at that. I'm like, why don't I record it? But I don't know. I feel more conscious when there's a camera on me. I just big at my friend Zach. He said to me, some of us are very introverted, so we're at home, practicing, and I think a lot of us mix better when no one's watching us. But as soon as you put a camera in front of us or people in front of us, it's like, well, for me anyway, I'm just like, oh my God.
You got to take a moment.
It takes a while to get used to.
So I'm the opposite. So setting up a camera is very awkward for me, right? And then I'm just like, okay, where do I start?
Yeah.
But then when people's in front of me, I just move. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's from performing as a gumbe as a kid that you can't really stall in front of the people. You get whipped.
Whipped?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What country is this?
I will preface this by saying that we're all from the same people. It was our leaders, and they are figures of authority, and they will whip next to you if you're not moving or if you're not showing the energy, because it's a privilege to put on that mask and be a part of your ancestors. So
I love that.
I'll leave it there.
Okay, my last question, because I'm a Marvel nerd, and I'm guessing you will because you like games as well.
Yes.
If you could have any DJ or producer superpower, what would it be and why?
DJ superpower?
Yeah, if you could have any DJ or producer superpower, what would it be? I've heard so many different answers from different guests, but I'm curious to know yours.
Any DJ superpower? That's a very difficult question, because I'm a strong believer that the higher being, whoever you believe in, has already given me those tools.
Yeah.
To be who I am, right?
I love that.
But
you're like, if I had one,
if it was one thing, maybe it's to teleport.
Listen.
Right? To either teleport straight to my bed.
Oh my God. Do you know sometimes after a set you're just like, if I just go,
that's it. And you're in your pajamas and you're good to go. Done.
Do you know what I mean? With your video footage, watch back and with a nice,
done.
100%. I like that answer. You're slick. All right. Tell the viewers where they're going to see you next, any upcoming projects, music, and let's get into the mix.
Oh, upcoming projects. Okay. I have a lot. That's something that I need to chip away at. I have a few records coming out with Jim Mastershine. Check him out if you can. Couple records with QT High. Shout out Deep Root. Icy. We're going to be doing some work. Loki, we're going to be doing some work. So I'm excited about those things.
Very excited.
I also have a event series that I do back home called Law Society.
I love it.
Shout out to the Law Society team. Growing the house scene as a whole. So it's not just Afro house or anything. It's just a wide range of electronic house music. And it's been just great seeing the community grow and people connect. So so continue with that. Shout out to Bastian and Batu. These guys have been. I have this new record that I'm going to play today. I'm
excited for the set,
Yeah, it's different, and I think I'm curious of how you guys are going to feel about it.
Music is music.
Yeah,
I love the fact that every DJ that I've come across has their own sound and style, and it tells the story about who they are as a DJ.
Yeah. So this record alone has me from Bermuda, Bastian from Belgium, who's Moroccan descent, Batu from Turkey, and then the pianist on the record is from Ethiopia that I met. So I met all these people in those countries. This is not online. So it was a special experience connecting with them and building this record with them. So
listen, until we meet the next time, I'm looking forward to every music you make this year. Pick up yourself. It's a pleasure to have you down. Let's get into the mix. This is Loki, Music Takeover with the one and only Korie Minors.
Yo, yo, yo. Abutini, oh, my Lutini. Mina bangani ya basi, vele batu na ngispachi. Usando la mama ya lasi, lenzindo tibi starch. Abutini, oh, my Lutini. Mina bangani ya basi, vele batu na ngispachi. Usando la mama ya lasi, lenzindo tibi starch.
Ni mali, tono buti, ingane ni mali, ina confesso ati mali, lasciami bene, ai cale, asi ni mali, tono buti, ingane ni mali, ina confesso ati mali, lasciami bene, ai cale.
Ma vie Aïcha, si tu m'aimes, oh Aïcha, Aïcha, écoutez-moi. Aïcha, Aïcha, t'en vas pas. Aïcha, Aïcha, regarde-moi, oh Aïcha, Aïcha, réponds-moi.
as I know, the stars don't ask permission to shine. And as far as I know, the universe speaks when you quiet your mind. Every setback's a seed, every shadow of me turns to fuel when I'm walking the line. I don't need the answers, I just trust the sacred flow. Every breath's a reminder that I've had the light all along. As far as I know, I was born to rise, turning pain into gold, lifting truth to the skies. As far as I know, the power's inside. Every step that I take is divine by design. As far as I know, what you speak is the light that you breathe. And as far as I know,
explosive. That was explosive.
Thank you.
Big up yourself. You got us raving in there. I said to Mr. B, come like E1 in there. Skacking. But listen, we've got us in the day, but big up yourself. Thank you for coming down to G-Shock London Radio. Yeah, come back again.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Your family. Again. This is family.
I love the selection and hearing you play for the first time. Yeah. Let's work this year. Let's work. All right, my next guest.